So I wanted to do a cost breakdown of how much it costs to actually make a shave ice. Never done that, but I want to do that. So I was gonna kind of go through that with you with just an 8-ounce shave ice. So this is an 8-ounce foam cup. Right now it costs like 5 cents a piece. They used to be 3 cents last year, and the year before that 2 cents, but everything just keeps going up. But so that's 5 cents, and then a spoon straw. So a spoon straw they're about a penny is what I bought them for. I think last year. I haven't bought any this year because I stocked up last year, but they're about $100 for 10,000 if you buy a 10,000 pack. And then a cocktail napkin. I like these because they're small. They're enough to do the job, but they're smaller and they're like a half a cent. So right now you're looking at 6.5 cents for the shave ice cup. Then you have flavor. So these flavors are 32 ounces, and it takes about five pounds of sugar. Let's see, to make a gallon. So $2.50 to make a gallon. About 50 cents per pound, I guess. So this makes, in sugar, I did the math, and it's about 50 cents is what it takes, 50 to 60 cents to make a quart in the simple syrup. And then you have your flavor concentrate, and that comes in a 32 ounce concentrate this here. So 32 ounces, and this is $9, but then after you add shipping, you're looking closer to 16. That's if you buy a lot at once. I usually just try to do one purchase a year on syrup and buy everything that I need. That way, because the shipping through southern snow is quite expensive, and it's better just to do a bigger order. Brings your cost down. So you're looking about $1 to make a quart, roughly $1 to make a quart of syrup if you make it yourself. And there's 32 ounces in there. For an 8-ounce cup, you use about an ounce or less about an ounce roughly of syrup. So if you divide $1 by 32, you're looking at just a little over 3 cents for syrup. So let's even say 3.5. So an even 10 cents is what you have into an 8-ounce, and I usually pile everything high. I like to, the abundance principle where people buy more, or they are more drawn to it if it looks like it's more. But yeah, so it's about, let's say, 10 cents. Some of the factors though that you can't really put into the cup is rent. You've got utilities, and yeah, so rent, utilities. My rent is actually, so I have a shop too. So I've got a gift shop, and then I kind of built this little 7x10 area with a window, and it's cool because I don't have to pay additional rent, and my utilities are included in my rent, and we make our own ice. That's another expense you look at with this, but where we make our own ice, it's not really an expense for me. And another thing that isn't really in the cost of the product is your startup costs. So like all your equipment, all your initial investment, that's really hard to put into a cup price. So you're looking at 10 to 15 cents to make an 8-ounce shave ice, which is not very much. And it's actually, the bigger the size, it takes longer to make, but your price doesn't go up that much, right? Because the cup prices go up. If you look at let me grab a flower cup. So this is a 4-ounce flower cup, and it costs about 16 cents the last time I bought them. I don't know what they are now. I have to look at that, but it was the beginning of the season. But 16 ounce, it's a 4-ounce. Here's the 8-ounce. But on a flower cup, you pile that high, and you get more like a 12 plus ounce, 12, 16 ounce. And this one you probably end up with 10 ounces or so, or 12. So you get quite a bit more with a flower cup. But they're cool because they kind of sell themselves. So once you make one and it's all beautiful on top of this cone here, when people are walking away with it, that's your best form of advertisement. So it might be worth paying a little bit more for that, and you can sell it for a lot more. So yeah, you can make a shave ice for relatively cheap. There are those hidden costs that it's hard to look at, like rent and stuff like that. Mine actually aren't really there because I pay not very much rent over here on my store. I pay $1,000 and my utilities are included in my rent. And the store is actually pretty good size. I think it's 1,800 square foot. So I get a really good deal. It's an older building and it has a lot of issues, but we make it work. And then where I don't have to pay for ice, my cup price comes down really low. The other expense that's really one of the biggest expenses you're gonna have, unless you just do owner operator, is labor. And labor is kind of all over the place. I try to look at it as your daily sales and even weekly sales, and I try to look at, here's all my costs. It costs me this much to pay a person to be here for 8 hours, right? And divide it up, and okay, let's say my sales are $200 and my labor is $80, and then my supplies are $40, so I make $80 in a day or something. So that's kind of how you divide it up, and then hopefully get to the point where you're paying for all your startup costs really quick. Hopefully in the season you've paid off that just in that 1 year that you've been open, and you're already double or triple what that is. But hopefully that's helpful information. I want to add value to you guys. If you're watching my videos, I don't want to just waste your time. I want you to kind of see where I do the math and how things work. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I don't have all the time in the world, but I'll try to make videos of what you guys want and what you guys need. And let me know if you have a certain video you want me to make or a question you have, and I'll try to answer it the best I can.